Very good. When I was 16 years old in high school, we had to write a poem for our English teacher. And being a young man who was able to express himself most of the time, I undertook to talk about my Newfoundland heritage. And I would just like to add something, a PS on the poem that I'll do at the beginning. The wonderful thing about being a Newfie is that you don't have to apologize for it. All you have to do is just accept the blessing and get on with it. So here's my poem, Newfie Born. We have heard the cold waves pounding on the shore with all their might. We have seen the great tides ebbing in the cool morning light. We have seen the boats departing with their sails all frilled and white, and have seen them heavily laden returning in the night. We have heard the cold wind howling, screeching, struggling at the door. We have felt its icy fingers reaching down the barren shore. We have heard the blizzard shrieking, surging through the cold dark night, and heard the groan of timbers in the turmoil of their plight. We have seen the flood of waters where the snow-fed rivers run. We have seen the bay at sunset sparkling in the sun. We have heard the drip of waters in their steadiness undone, like the sounding in the silence when the roof begins to run. We have seen the caribou dashing, dodging, bobbing out of sight. We have heard the sound of hoofbeats as he ran with all his might. Heard the cracking of a rifle, heard the bullet whizzing past, saw the buck limp and stagger, and then tumble to the grass. We have seen the nets being mended in the silent summer night. We have watched the boats put out at the first sign of light. We've smelled the scent of cod drying in the sun and have watched the green world changing when autumn has begun. We have heard the wild geese honking as they journeyed in the sky. We have felt the wind upon us, seen the brown leaves floating by. And we look all around us and see God's mighty hand. Then we know why this fair island was named Newfoundland. Newfoundland. This was copyrighted by me in 1970, and I just wanted to bless people, and I think that it's a wonderful thing to be a Newfie. And you know what they say, if your mother came from Newfie, you can't be goofy. Amen.
Amen.